We're here with head coach Carolyn Condit after a tough 3-2 loss in the MAC championship to Eastern Michigan. First, just your overall thoughts on today's game.
You know, I thought it was a dogfight early on, and in Game 4, they just really came at us, and we struggled passing with her server. She was an amazing server. I thought she might go behind the curtains there. She was so deep, but she just did a great job, and we haven't had enough experience passing that type of serve, and we have some of our younger players on the floor, and it gave them a big run. So, you know, overall, I'm real proud of our team. We played a lot more resilient in the past, but when you're against a team like that that's confident coming out as the underdogs, and I mean, they're well coached, and I really like so many of their players. Their middle, Halk is an amazing player, and their outsides, and they set a really great block on my freshman. So, you know, I've got to give them credit. They just did a great job. I think they represent us well in the MAC, and we're going to keep learning from it and hopefully go to postseason play.
All right, ultimately, you're up 2-1 in the after 3 sets, but ultimately, even though they were the underdogs, do you think that finally the experience just kind of won over the raw talent that Miami has?
I think so. I mean, they played with a lot of experience and poise, and I thought they did a great job serving at us at times, and really just were real solid in their ball control and picked up a lot. And we ended up picking safe shots sometimes instead of the best shots, and that's a matter of experience and vision and being able to see more. So yeah, I think they exposed our youth a little bit today, but we're not ashamed of that, and this team has won my total respect and my staff's for how much they put themselves out there and keep playing, and I think we'll see more of that in the future.
And Sophie Remersma, Margaret Payne, they made the all-tournament team. Can you just talk a little bit about their tournaments overall?
Sure. I mean, Sophie doesn't know how to quit. She's always swinging high, always swinging hard. They were smart trying to take line from her, you know, and she had some great shots today. And, you know, the fact that she's holding her own in the back row far surpassed my expectations of her in her first year. So very, very proud of her. And Margaret, she had the experience of being double and triple teamed for both matches this weekend, and she still came up with numbers that put her on that all-tournament team. So she's amazing, and I got to give credit to Morgan, who did a great job setting her this year, and our freshman setter, Louise, setting both our outside hitters as Morgan did. The setter hitting combinations with those hitters it's been very fine for our team. So I want to credit all 4 of them.
All right, so this may actually not be the end. There is now the National Invitational Volleyball Championship, a 32-team tournament. That is a potential. Bowling Green will get the automatic bid to that, but we are a possibility for an at-large. So can you talk about that for a little bit?
Sure. You know, I think with an RPI like we have, and a couple of the wins we had pre-MAC, and then the run we had in the MAC, I think that gets the attention of the committee, and we have had a somewhat of an informal invitation to that, and we've had it approved in terms of going and representing Miami. So after this week, I think we're going to get something firm on it. I can't say we have it yet, but I believe they're going to give us that invitation, and it'll be an outstanding experience for us to just get out there and experience another national tournament and put our talents together again in a different environment. And I think our young women will really look forward to that.
All right. Thank you, Coach.